We are on YouTube now. So we have here a text about Noah and his ark and the dove. And the question is, who would like to start reading it? We have few verses and then we shall have few questions regarding the text. Who would like to start reading? Luke, Fernando,
I can
Rodrigo.
start it.
Good, good.
Okay, so we are reading Genesis chapter 8
Yes.
and verse 1. And God remembered Noah and every little thing and all the cattle that were with him in the ark. And God made a wind to pass over the earth, and the waters assuaged. The fountains also of the deep and the wisdoms of heaven were stopped, and the rain from heavens was restrained, and the waters returned from off the earth continually. And after the end of 150 days, the waters decreased. And the ark rested in the 7th month, on the 7th day of the month, upon the mountains of Ararat. And the waters decreased continually until the 10th month. In the 10th month, on the first day of the month, where the tops of the mountains seen. And it came to pass at the end of 40 days that Noah opened the window of the ark which he had made, and he sent forth a raven, and it went forth to and fro until the waters were dried up from off the earth. And he sent forth a dove from him to see if the waters were abated from off the face of the ground. But the dove found no rest for the sole of her foot, and she returned unto him to the ark, for the waters were on the face of the whole earth. And he put forth his hand and took her, and brought her in unto him into the ark. And he stayed yet other 7 days. And again he sent for the dove out of the ark, and the dove came in to him at eventide. And lo, in her mouth an olive leaf freshly plucked. So Noah knew that the water were abated from off the earth.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now the question is, in verse 11 we see the word evening in English, or eventide. What is the Hebrew term for evening here in verse 11? What is the Hebrew word for evening or evening time?
Erev.
Erev. Let's see what Erev means in terms of structure. Because when we think of evening or Erev, what do we think when we hear the word evening in English? For instance, what comes into mind?
In a pshat level, yes, please, Rodrigo.
No, go ahead, please, Fernando.
Yes. Yes, Fernando.
No, I was just saying that in the pshat level, in the simple level, we think of the beginning of the night, right?
Yes.
When the sun is coming down.
Yes. Yes, this is true. What else? What colors usually the evening has?
We can remember the sundowning, so it is like an orange color and a mixed package of colors, maybe.
Yes. Now let's look into the structure of the word evening, Erev, Erev in Hebrew, and see what do we get. This is Ain is 70, Resh is 200, and Bet is 2. So this is 200 and 72. How can we relate to this number or to this structure? From abstract way of thinking.
2
What?
times 72.
2
That
times.
is
Yes, yes.
Adam,
Yes.
maybe.
2 times 72, which is 144, which is Adam, human,
And Kedem.
and Kedem.
Kedem.
Kedem, very good, east. Or what was before? The previous. Or the origin. Origin. This is Kedem. Yes. Or Emet. The truth. So now let's remember all those things. Evening equals humanity or human or origin or emet. And let's replace the evening time with those terms. Instead of reading at eventide or evening time, please post origin, truth, and Adam, meaning human or humanity. Can you please read the verse, and instead of reading at evening time, can you please read?
Yes.
Yes, can. Let's exercise it.
In English, it is like.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. And the dove come in to him at Adam, or at human, or at east, what was before, or at the truth.
Yes. The truth. With the truth, or with the origin, or what was before is the origin, or the east, what was before is the origin, or the light. Yes, or with humanism, or humanity, or human. This is what the dove brings. Now, this is one aspect. Now, we can open the 72, because we have here 2 times 72, each 72. What can each 72 represent? We have 72 and another one 72.
72 is the name of the God, the Tetragrammaton, if we spell in the Yod feeling.
Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey. This is it. This is 72.
Yes.
Yes.
And
In
there is-
wisdom. Yes, 1 second. In wisdom. Yes, this is the Yod. Olam Atzilut. In Atzilut. Yes, very good. Atzilut. Or in Chokhmah. Yes. And, yes.
There is another operation. If we wrote an Yod, only the Yod,
Yes.
and then the Yod He, and then Yahu, and then the Tetragrammaton. If we add these 4 names, we get 72 also.
Okay, so again, I'll write it here. Again, Yod with 3 letters.
No, just the letter Yod.
Just the letter Yod and
And then the Yod He, another word, Yod He, yeah.
yes.
So we get, and then we get Yahu,
And then
Yahoo, Yod.
3 letters, Yahoo.
yes, and then the Tetragrammaton.
And
If
this is, yeah.
72 also. We get 26, and we get 21,
And then
and you get-
15
and 10.
and 10.
Yes.
And this is
It's
7.
also-
This is the pyramid. Yod,
Yes,
Yahoo,
exactly.
and
Yes,
the
yes.
tetragramma. So we have a pyramid, like a yes.
Yes.
So
yes.
this is 72. Excellent. Now, here, what is another 172? Which word, which one of the spheres gives us in its Hebrew name the value of 72. Chesed.
Chesed.
Chesed, grace. Very good. Now, the dove came to the evening time, and we open evening time can be the time of truth, the time of the origin, the time of humanism, and it has like two faces. Truth has two faces like a coin. Humanism has two faces like a coin. And which are the two sides of the coin? One side is what? Wisdom.
Yes.
Another side of the coin is what? Grace. Do we understand how does it work, the structure?
Could we think that is the manifested and the hidden?
Yes.
The two sides?
Yes, yes. Because wisdom is, in this way, 72 is abstract, yes. And grace is revealed, because grace, in a way, is day one. So, chesed, so, yes. The manifested and the hidden. Two sides. If we notice, have you seen an olive tree in reality? Yes. So, yes, the olive has like this, let's say this is the middle. So the upper side, what color does the upper side has?
Green.
Green. And the inner side of the olive, if we opposite the leaf, what color does it has?
It is white, maybe?
White or silver. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. It's like here it collects the sun, the upper side of the leaf collects the sun, the heat, and here there is a reflection, white or silver. This is the moon. This is wisdom. Yes. And this is grace. This is 72, and this is 72. And together, this is Adam, Emet, humanism, origin. Okay. Questions so far?
So, please.
Yes, yes. Questions, please.
No, I don't know if it makes sense, but look at the word ever. I'm also remember the word ibur. I know I think that there is a vav in the ibur, but the fetus. I don't know if it makes sense in this way of thinking. If we could relate also in this context.
If we write ibur, like you say, how do you translate ibur into English?
I believe it was a fetus.
A fetus, or a situation when a person is impregnant with idea. Yes? Like a woman is conceiving with a fetus, also a man. First of all, can you perceive this concept that a man can be conceived with idea? It's like a pregnancy. Can you understand this concept before we move on?
I believe I can get it.
Fernando, Luke, can you conceive this idea?
Yes.
Very good.
I can conceive it.
Very good.
Yeah, I can.
So 272, we were saying that evening is 272, but here Rodrigo says if we enter the Vav, the 6, we have conceivement, ibur, we are being conceived with ideas. So what sum do we have, Rodrigo? 272 plus 6?
278.
Yes, and what is 78?
Lechem.
Lechem, bread.
And dream also.
And dream. Also salt of the earth, like Jesus said. Now, 2 times 78, what do we get?
1 5, 6, the Joseph.
Joseph, very good. Or 6
The
times
Vav.
two. Yes, the
Pentagram.
Vav, the Vav. So what does it mean that a man has an idea? What does it mean that man is conceived with idea in his head? What is the meaning of it? He's like who?
Like Joseph.
Joseph. Very good.
You can make the connection.
Yes. Do we understand this?
Yes.
Very good. Questions or thoughts that you'd like to share, Luke? Felipe
It is.
here. Yes. Yes,
No,
Fernando.
if I may share, just I hope I won't get out of track, Katie, but
Yeah.
if I may share, just that yesterday we were talking in the Zohar session about the about the entering in the promised land,
Yes, yes,
and we have the Bikurim, we have the
yes,
first fruits, right?
yes, true.
That we need to give back.
Yes, to the temple.
And yes, I was thinking about this, the fruit as the result of the idea that you're speaking it, like the manifestation of the idea.
Mhm.
You need to bring it back. You need to recognize that it came from the hidden,
True. Yes.
So I was just thinking about this process, this important process of manifestation, because the ideas come to us.
Yes.
And we need to embody it. We need to manifest and recognize that it came from the hidden.
Yes.
It is not ours.
Yes. Bring
And
it back. Bring it back.
yes.
Bring it back.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
This is what we do. This is what we do. We bring it back. Yes. Yes, to the origin. Questions or thoughts?
One question. So
Yes.
it was the second thing that was in my mind.
Yes.
About this verse 11.
Yes.
About this process of water and solid ground. And the eventide, the Erev, because it seems that the Erev is the moment where the hidden and the manifested, the conscious and the unconscious, the reality and the dream, it seems that is the time where things are balanced,
Yes.
You are like in the moment where everything is balanced. So it is the moment where you have a solid ground, So I would like to listen from you. What do you think about this?
It is most accurate what you said. It is most accurate because the rest of the verse and Vayeda Noach, and Noah knew that the waters were abated. Abated, this is in English, but the word in Hebrew, and this is a key word here, is kalu hamayim. Kalu. I mean, ended, abated. The Hebrew should have written kalu, meaning over with kaf, end. But Moses wrote with kof, the letter kof. Why did Moses write with kof 100 and not with kaf 20? This is interesting because if we take the word kalu, abated, ended, but here it's not abated or ended. Moses put a secret here. Kalu. Kalu. What happens if we rearrange the letters? Write kof and then Vav, and then Lamed. Then we have the word Kol. Kol means in Hebrew both sound and both voice. Meaning, what does it mean when the water were abated? Kalu hamayim. Let's move here. Kalu hamayim. When we have a bottle, let's take this example, mineral bottle that we take to the road, mineral bottle. When the water filling completely the bottle, we cannot make a sound. But if there is a little space of air and we shake the bottle of water, we hear a sound. And now we come to the conclusion that Ki kalu hamayim, meaning there's enough air above the water to make a sound or to have a space for a conversation. And like you said, Fernando, this is the beginning of the verse. There's a balance between the unconscious and the conscious. There's even ground, and there's air, and there is a space for a conversation. Kalu hamayim, meaning the water were reduced, because water is a matter. Water, please pay attention, also Weinreb speaks about it. Water matter, the W becomes water, and then matter. Please pay attention, W and M are mirror letters. The matter is concised, yes, comes together, and there's space for air. This is the meaning of kalu hamayim. The matter is being shrinked, and there's a space for air, for sound, for a word. Do we understand that? Felipe is writing here. Also, the tefillah, you mentioned that it is the tav, the farthest point, the full manifestation that we have to bring back, connect with the unity Aleph. Excellent. Thank you. Kalu hamayim, there's a peace air for a conversation. So, do we understand that kalu hamayim, because again, kalu hamayim, Moses supposed to write with kaf, ended, the water ended, and there's like solid of firm ground. But Moses, like Philon says, he was the wisest man ever lived. He decided to write kalu with kof, because kalu, the letters create the word kol, sound of voice. There is a space to listen to the word, to the sound, to the music. If you remember, there is a situation in Egypt that people could not listen to Moses because they were short-spirited. When a person is working very, very hard and his breath becomes very, very short and he sighs from effort, like a person who runs or climbs the stairs very fast, or he lifts a heavy burden, his heartbeat is very fast, his breath is shallow. A person who's under a stress, any kind of stress, doesn't have a space to listen. The suffering is a body. When person suffers, whether it's a mental suffering or tooth pain or ear pain, it's a body. And when the pain fills the vessel, there is no space. A person is not available to receive any signal. But here is the opposite. Kalu hamayim, there is a space for a conversation. Do we understand that?
It is beautiful, Eti.
Thank you. The thoughts, Rodrigo, Luke, Fernando, conversations. Yes. Because this is not a historical story. This is a pattern inside of us. It means when the water are concised, there is space for air, there is a solid ground for conversation, and this is what Moses means here. Yes. Luke, any question that you'd like to ask? Rodrigo?
Eti, I was remembering that Luria speaks that, but here I will. It is a question because I'm not sure. He speaks that about this root that is kol.
Yes.
But now I cannot remember if it is with half or kuf.
Yes.
That could resemble the Abba Ve'ima, but I am struggling trying to remember this. I don't know if you can remember which root of these two with kuf and with kaf is related with the copulation with Abba Ve'ima.
It might be that 136, because kol, it might be, I'm not sure. Kol is 136. 136, we can read it many ways. One of the ways is 136, and it means the hidden, because 36 is Leah or Ohel. This is one, and this is Abba Ve'ima, meaning wisdom and understanding. This is one verse. There is also Psalms that says, the voice of the sound of the Lord, Kol Hashem alamayim, Kol Hashem alamayim. There are 7 kinds of voices, like Felipe, like 7 notes. In Psalms, we have Psalms that speaks about 7 kinds of notes or sounds. Kol Hashem alamayim, above the water, above time, above the matter. Yes, we have 7 kinds of voices, of sounds. Luria speaks about it. It also related to Hevel, to Abel. These Psalms, there's a lot of secrets in it, because we have also 7 openings in our faces. We have 7 kinds of steams. Yes, and they all come together. Yes, we have 7 kinds of steam. Each mist or steam is Abel 37, Abel, Hevel. And now we have 7 kinds of those, because we have mist in our ears. We have 2 ears, 2 eyes, 2 nostrils, and 1 mouth. So we have 7 kinds of steams. Rodrigo, 37 double 7. How much do we have? 259.
Yes, 259, Eti, 259.
Plus 1. The head, or how do you say, the skull, or the 1?
10 times the tetragrammaton.
Very good, 260. Very good, very good. This is also for Felipe, for the music. It's very important. Questions, Fernando, Rodrigo? It's the time to ask questions. Let's move into Rembrandt here, and this is how he perceives the entering to Noah's Ark. What kind of sense do you get from this painting or feeling? How does Rembrandt see the process? Is there a tension in the picture? Is there like a calm sense or peace? What comes to you from this sketch that he brings here? What does Rembrandt tries to communicate us through this picture?
We can see the ark,
Mm-hmm.
and we can see a family entering in the ark, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Are the
And
tents?
we,
Yes.
yes,
Fernando?
please.
Yes, please continue. Sorry for interrupting you.
No, I was just wondering. We see some people looking at these people as well. Maybe they are just looking and thinking that they are crazy or something,
Mm-hmm.
and they are pointing the finger to these people.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. It is what came.
That's true. Now, do you feel usually when we see other paintings, or we see movies about Noah and the Ark, there is a lot of tension in those scenes because there's a sense of urge, and people, maybe there's like thunderstorms and rain, and people just making the best effort to enter the Ark before everything starts. Sometimes the water quite high, and there are all kinds of laws about this moment. But the question here in this painting, do you feel a sense of a tense or relief when you look? Who is standing at up the stairs at the entrance to the Ark?
Maybe it is Noah.
Yeah, and those who are standing at the bottom of the stairs, do you get from them a sense of tension or relief or calm?
I think that is relief. It is like.
Mm-hmm. So it's very, very different from other paintings that we see or movies, because those moments when directors bring them in movies or in other paintings, artists, has a lot of tension, but here there's a lot of calm. Why, Fernando, do you think that Rembrandt chose to bring this calm scene? What is the meaning?
It is a relief, I think, because maybe, like Noah was living in another dimension during a time, maybe, because he was building something that for most of people was madness.
Mm-hmm.
We know that it's not a story, but a historical event, but we can think that it is like someone that is living a dream, that is living a fantasy, that is talking with the hidden, talking with the unconscious.
Yes.
And now it's time to manifest it. Now it is ready, it is ready to follow. It is ready to manifest it to the world. So it is a relief because it is a whole new creation, maybe this is what came to me.
Good, very good, very good, excellent. Yes.
It's interesting that the stairs, it's a diagonal, not an horizontal stairs. Look like the ark is a plane above the earth. So the people that go in the ark, they have to up a level. I don't know if it makes sense, but there is different levels between the ark and between the people on the earth. And so the stairs are in this diagonal way.
Good, very good.
And
Very good. So they're supposed to climb the stairs diagonally, and it seems that the ark is above the face of the earth, is higher. Like Fernando says, it's a dream, and it's not historical story. But those who are entering a dimension, a third dimension of conversation, they're calm. They're calm. There's a lot of peace in this picture.
It could be representing the ability to speak about abstract ideas.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
Like because when the flood came, when we are with this flood in our lives, this it is like it could be resemble like the when we are filled with water, that is the sentiment, the emotion, maybe, I don't know.
Yes.
But the one who do not look at it, because usually we are only in the concrete level, we are only doing things in ASIA, in the manifested.
Yes.
But we are not in control. It is an illusion that we are in control. So the one who has this ability to be in relationship with the hidden, when everything is falling apart, he is okay. Because he knows how to move in this other world.
Yes, true.
It could also maybe represents the the journey through death, like we are all going to die someday,
Change of form. Change our form.
Yes, change our form, but maybe some people has the ability to make the teva during this lifetime, the neshama, the teva.
Yes, excellent. We're just people just losing forms, and humans are calling this process of losing one's form as death. Because the form does not seen anymore in a manifested. This is when people say he passed away or people have died. It means they lose or lost their form in the manifested. Their form, but not their being. Rodrigo, nice. You're very good. Rodrigo is painting here. Very good. Yes, Fernando, question.
Nice.
Very
no,
nice.
They are.
See?
Yes, they are climbing the 5, right?
They're climbing the 5. Yes, the ladder, the Sinai, 5 times the tetragrammaton. Very good. Luke, would you like Yes, Fernando?
Please, Luke. Yes, let's listen to Luke.
Maybe he's here. Luke, would you like to ask a question? Or to say something?
No questions. I just, without sounding disrespectful at all, I just feel that before we knew language, we knew astronomy. We put the pictures on the caves. Then it was pictograms, cuneiform language, so on. And it's kind of nervous too, because it's I'm the newcomer here, but
Mhm.
I believe this story has always been about God, and we fought our battles over it and language and religions and this and that, but I believe it's historical. So every time you say it's not, it's kind of like hurtful, in a
It
way to hear
shocks
that.
you. It shocks you.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
It shakes your conscience. Very
yeah.
good.
So
Very good. Very good. You're nervous about it?
for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because I
good.
don't agree with it,
Yeah, very
but
good.
I'm here to learn
Very
and,
good.
mhm.
It's okay. That's
So,
okay. It
shalom.
makes you nervous and you reject this. That's good. That's good.
For sure. Yeah. Deep Christian, but also here to, learn, expand, and grow. And it's a good journey. So
Good.
glad to be here.
Thank you for your input, Luke. Very important.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I have conversations with friends uh, that looks at it is historical, and I do not see an opposition, because it can be historical and can be symbolic as well.
Exactly. Yep.
It is a
Layered.
manifest. Yes, we can think that it was a manifestation, so perfect manifestation in the concrete that manifested the hidden, and we can look at what does it mean. If you have the ability to think that, okay, it happened, but let's see what it manifested.
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
and
What's
it
deeper in the language rather
yes,
than just the,
yes. I do not see a problem. It is, but it needs strength to be flexible. To be flexible with the ideas.
Mhm. Thanks for sure.
Rodrigo, any question or thought?
Just regarding about Luke just mentioned about this historic point of view and about what Fernando said about the symbolic point of view. Um, I agree with Fernando that there is no opposition between these point of views, and what we're trying to see is just the spirit behind the historical point of view. And I believe that everybody starts with this, and I have a tendency to see um, the characters in the Bible in this way, in this historical point of view. But I believe that you are looking for the essence, the invisible, the hidden in these characters, the manifestation of the God in each one. And there is no contradiction, as Fernando said. Just it. Thank you.
Thanks. Felipe, would you like to speak? Just look into this text when you have time, and we can now start marking how many numbers are appearing here and what is their meaning. There are so many numbers, typological numbers, and Weinreb speaks about all of those numbers in his book Roots of the Bible. We have 40 days in verse 6. We have the decreasing process of water until the 10th month. In the first of the 10th month, we can see the head of the mountain. All of those numbers are coded. There is a beautiful chapter of Weinreb, if you have the patience to follow through what he is writing, and the complex mathematics. It's a challenge, but this is true what he writes. At the moment, we cannot enter every number, and the mathematics approach behind every number, but if you have the time, you can read it. Just to give us a little clue of what is happening, what is the name of the mountain on which the ark is resting in verse 4? What?
Ararat.
Ararat just gives us, let's look into the structure of Ararat in Hebrew. It is a mountain that exists in the territory of Turkey of our times. Yes, Ararat. Yes. What is the value of Ararat?
410.
Yes. What is 410? Do you remember?
Kadosh.
Kadosh.
Shema.
Kadosh, holy. Shema. Listen. Very good. Very good.
Ima.
Ima? What did you say?
M. I'm sorry.
M.
That is-
Mother.
Yes.
Mother.
Mother.
Quality,
41.
the quality of Bina. Excellent. So Ararat basically stands for Kadosh or Shema. So when we abstract the name Ararat, we arrive at which sphere? If we look at the four letters,
Bina.
very good, very good. Bina, Ararat. Ararat, 410. Also Ail, we say mother is 41. Also Ail, the ram that came instead of Isaac, also is 41. Bina, excellent. So whether it's Mount Moriah, or whether it's the ram, or whether it's Bina or Ararat, this is the structure.
It is amazing because when one arrives in Bina, and we have also other symbols, that is the dove, that
Oh, it's good
Yonah,
that you
right?
mentioned. Yes, it's good that you mentioned it, Yonah. Very good.
Yonah, that it resembles the Tetragrammaton,
Yes.
right? We can.
Yes,
Right.
Yonah is 71 plus 1. This is 72, the Tetragrammaton that we have seen in the beginning. Very good.
Yes.
Yes, excellent.
And we have also the olive tree, and what it represents, that is the oil, what stands above the water, right? So
Yes.
it is interesting because when one who can reach Bina, he can bring the oil, he can bring the insight, he can bring what is new, what is a new manifestation, a new teaching, a new something that makes us feel alive,
Yes. Yes.
Because I was talking with friends yesterday, talking that how difficult it is to study sometimes, because we can only repeat dogmas, repeat the tradition, repeat what maybe other people even it is not even an insight, it is only logic, logical thinking, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it is not something alive. It is like science, you know. The science, Weinreb speaks that science speaks about the death,
Yes. Yes, the concrete. Yes, of
the
course.
concrete, you know,
Of
because it
course.
speaks like the archaeology.
Mm.
The Roman Empire was in each epoch, and it ended in each epoch, and you are speaking about what has gone away, what is dead already. And it's interesting when we have the ability, the capacity to converse and to arrive at Ararat, to bring something, a Hadashim, something new. You know?
Very good. What you say, Hadashim, the new, very good. Hadash, Hadash. Every new, Kol Chidush, Hadash is new. New. Every something which is every new thing comes from Chokhmah. Every new thing, because we have the 4 letters of the Tetragrammaton, Yod, He, Vav, He. Vav, He, this is the manifestation in time. Everything that is new is coming from wisdom. This is the spark that our understanding flesh out in words, and then we have words and sentences. But every renewal, or something, not renewal, but something new, comes from wisdom. Because wisdom, where does she get her spark? From Keter, from crown, from infinite. How many letters did I write here? In Sof. Let's make it simple. The infinite in Sof sends a signal, and then wisdom gets it as a spark. Binah, understanding, develops it, flesh it out as words and sentences, and then we have renewal. But renewal does not come from here, come from there. This is the virtue that Philon speak about it in his writings. The virtue is not coming from here. Virtue in Hebrew, segula, virtue. From sagol, sagol is purple, color purple, and this is also this kind of punctuation in Hebrew, because we don't have vowels in Hebrew so much. This kind of structure called segol, and it means purple, but has also the sound of e in English. But opposite sign like this is segolta, and this is above the letters segolta. Te'amei mikra. Fernando, te'amim. How do we sing? This is it. How do we sing? This is above the letter segolta, and this is the virtue. This is parallel to crown, wisdom, and understanding. This is segolta, the virtue.
Amazing it.
Welcome.
Can you tie
Just-
in the grace?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, please. What?
Can you tie in the grace that you were speaking of earlier? Correlating wisdom and grace?
The mathematics, or
Just at the beginning of the lesson,
yes?
I was going to ask, because you were putting
Yes.
wisdom and grace, and I was like,
Yes, here it is. What is the question?
there it is.
Yeah, you see this?
Yes.
I
Is
moved it.
grace interchangeable with understanding, basically, is the question.
Grace is applying wisdom into daily actions. It's like you have a slice of
Gotcha.
bread, yes,
Hmm.
or a coin. Like in a coin, we have the face of the king. Let's say in England now, because the queen. So there is the portrait of the king, and then there's on the other side the value of the coin or something. So on one side, it is like wisdom, but applied wisdom, this is grace. Usually, grace turns to another person. Wisdom can be abstract. But grace is something which is accepted in the vessels of the other. The other, the neighbor, or the other person at the other side of the world we can contact. This is grace. Leah is writing here. Shalom, Eti. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Leah. It's a beautiful day. Do we understand that?
Yeah, semi. It's a little hazy still, but it's just all new. Because I was thinking you're in the beginning interchanging grace with understanding, and with the bina and the chokma being the wisdom and the understanding. So that's what
Yes, you're
I was
right.
asking.
Yes, it's good because Bina is understanding. It's also the quality of a mother. I'll move here and write it. The mother is turning to, it's like in a family. There is a father. The father is abstract. He is working. The whole day is not at home. This is wisdom. The father is abstract. Maybe nowadays children have more access to the father. He's working from home, but usually the father is abstract. The children have more contact with the mother. This is understanding. Look now at the structure of the hay. The hay here has a little foot. This is the print of the father, the wisdom of the father applied in the belly of the mother, in the belly or in the heart of the mother. She will take the essence of wisdom from the father and, break the bill. Let's say the father brings a $100 bill of wisdom. She will break his abstract wisdom into little actions of the day that could benefit the children, the neighbors, the surrounding, the society. Do we understand that?
Tracking.
Did you look?
Yeah, thank you.
This is understanding not just a mother as a figurine in a TV, but the quality of understanding. Breaking down the abstract into little manifested actions that can attend or meet another person, benefit another human being or a cat or a plant. Do we understand that?
It is beautiful, it's really.
Thank you. Questions?
I was just thinking one idea.
Yes.
If you could write Hadash again
Yes.
below the letter Hey of Ima of Bina.
Yes. Here.
If
Below. Okay.
Yes, here.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Second, I'll move
And
it. Yes.
I was just thinking about the structure of Hadash that we can take without the zeros 3, 4, and 8, right? Or 3, 4, 8. plus the Yod of Chokhmah, we can it will be 358. That is Messiah and Shekhinah. Just thinking about the importance of bringing a new hidden wisdom, a new manifestation of.
Very good. Very good.
Of this abstract thinking, this.
Very good.
This realm of symbolic.
Also, if we abstract the letters 3, 4, 8 of Chadash, this is, and we take Shin here, and as 4 we take Mem, not Daled, in units but in tens. Instead of Daled we take the Mem because the Mem is 40, and Chet, and then we have Sameach, happiness.
Happiness, nice,
happy.
Beautiful. Yes.
Happy, because why is happening? Again, we arrive at this realm of understanding in Isaac again. Isaac and laughter and happiness also is in Binah and Chokhmah. It's not happiness, laughter is not from here. Is not from the manifested. Here we have Isaac. This is the 8th day. 8 times 26. The value of his name is 208. The 8th day. Here we have laughter, Yitzchak. You have joy, happiness. Happiness does not come from the manifested. We can laugh because we have a long range perspective about what is happening here. Sameach, happy, Mashiach, again with the Yod of wisdom. Yes, and new. Every new perspective can cause us laughing about what is happening here in space and time. This is what it is very important to converse and to gain new mind. Mochin is a mind. When we converse with another person, we gain a new mind. We gain a new perspective, because in the space between people, it's like a room, a virtual room, not just on the net, but the space between people, the mental space between them is like a virtual room that the Shekhinah, the nothingness, can come, and this is a renewal. It is something that was not existing before we were talking to another person. This is why it is important to keep all channels open. Questions so far? Rodrigo, Luke, Felipe, Fernando, Leah, Felipe.
Hello, Eti.
Hello. Good morning.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hello, my friends. Shalom. Really good to be here.
Shalom.
Nice to hear Luke as well. I didn't hear him yet. Thank you.
Hey, man. Nice to meet you too. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Shalom. And Eti, I was just have one question about. I was thinking about this structure of the Tetragrammaton that you put. I guess Rodrigo brought this Yod He Vav,
Yes.
Yod He Vav He.
Yeah.
And if we take only the Yahoo letters, the first 3 letters, we get the sum of 46.
Yes.
And I was curious about, because we often speak about 45, right? Human. But 46, it's a number that I have no familiarity. What could it mean, Eti? These three letters in its feeling in this manner.
The three letters of Yahoo, when we fill them with the letter.
Yeah.
Let me write.
Yes.
Let me write them, and please tell me if this is what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
will write and tell me if this is what you mean. If not, I will turn to another way. Yes. You said three letters Yahoo. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, and to feel them. Yes. This is what.
No, it actually. I was thinking about this in the way Rodrigo, I guess, and I don't know if
Sorry.
yes.
In this way, in this pyramid, if you take off the tetragrammaton, if we exclude the tetragrammaton and get just the yod, then the ya, and then the yahu.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So three. I got it. Okay. Let's do it. Okay. Yod and Ya and Yahoo. Yes?
Yes, perfect. Yes.
And then we have 10, and here we have 15, and here we have 21. Yes? And then we have 46. Yes?
Yes.
Look, what a name do we come up with, and tell me if does it resonate in your heart? Yes? Let's see.
Elia.
Let's open it. 1, 30. This is 31. And here we have 15. Yes? And 31 plus 15, 46. Is that right?
Yes.
So this is your question, Felipe?
Yes, Eti. And you know why it was curious to me, but I will just try to be brief, because yesterday we were talking about shalom and mishalom or mushalom, I don't know.
Mushlam, perfect. The difference. Yes, the difference between complete and perfect. Yes.
Yes. And I was thinking that the difference between these two words was 46. It was mem vav.
Excellent, Felipe.
And
yes, let me write it for people. Shalem.
Okay.
Shalem, complete. The shalem. Shalem is complete. The difference also is shalem. And mushlam, perfect. Sorry. Yeah. Do you have a wide screen? Perfect. I don't have a screen at the moment. And you said that the difference between those two words in Hebrew is the mem vav. The mem vav is 46. The difference between complete shalem is also the tree of life, and perfect, always when people try to be perfect, it brings them to deep conflict with themselves. And the distance between complete and perfect is 46. Yes, Rodrigo? Sorry, Felipe. Is that what you mean? Hello?
I believe it is that Felipe did not answer, but I believe it is exactly this.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry I couldn't answer.
No, it's
But
okay.
yeah,
Yes, this is what you mean, that we often mix those terms because there is a sense of complete. When a person has a sense of completion or he feels complete, he is in peace with the tree of life. This is very important. When a person tries to be perfect, mushlam, this is the tree of knowledge. He tries to achieve a perfection in space and time. This brings a lot of obstacles. So it is rather to be complete than perfect. Is it? Does it make any sense?
yes, it's really beautiful. Sorry, but I just couldn't hear what you said about this mem vav. But I can watch it later. Sorry, I had difficulty here.
It's okay. It's okay. The difference between shalem and mushlam, complete and perfect, is 46. Because 46, if we double 4 and 6, we get, I mean, it's not equal, but 40 double 6 is 24 hours in time and space. It is, yes, 4,
Yeah.
24 hours. It is, let's say, girls and teenagers, they try to be perfect in the way they appear. They go for hard diet. They starve themselves because they want to be perfect.
Yes,
Yes, it's a very
it,
yes.
it's beautiful because it's the six, the running for the six. It's just we do not have the Shabbat.
Yes.
It's the six four in the four directions.
Yes.
6,
Yeah.
6, 6, 6.
666 in the four direction of the wind and no resting. This
Yes.
is it. This is it. Very good, Felipe. Very good. So it is good for us that if we sometimes we ask ourselves during our creative project, we want to achieve perfection. It's not about perfection. It's about, do we feel complete at the moment of happening? We feel complete. Once we feel complete or completion, it doesn't have to be perfect. When we feel completion, we release it and we are free, and the project is free, and we have a space to move forward. What happens is many times that we try to achieve perfection in space and time, and we sink more into the matter, and we are being attached and occupied, and we don't have space for new things to come. Yes, Fernando?
Like the bottle of Moshe's bottle of air.
Yes.
So
It's like
sorry, Felipe, go ahead.
Yes, please.
no, just relating to what was said about Moses and the bottle that has air in it and it makes it isn't
Sound.
full yet.
Yes.
It isn't.
So yeah, very good. So here the bottle.
Kaluta
Yes. Kalua maim. There is a sound.
Yes.
Yes.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Kalua Mayim. Yeah.
Kalua maim. Yes.
So,
yes, Rodrigo.
if I understand, when we try to be perfect, we get no rest.
Yes.
No rest. The tick tack.
Yes.
Always running, and there is no space.
Yes.
That's great.
Busy, always busy, try to be perfect.
There is no use to be perfect, but complete. When a person is complete, like Felipe noticed, complete is 370. 370 without the zero, it's like Abel. There is a sense of completion in the heart. not externally perfect, the nail polish or the furniture. This is not perfect. This is not our aim here, but to be complete, that the heart has peace.
An inner peace, an inner peace.
Yes, yes.
Thank you, Eti. Very beautiful. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome. Questions? If there aren't any questions at the moment, I would like to thank all of you for participating in this beautiful conversation. Wishing you beautiful days, and we can meet here on the same time on Thursday. Thank you very much for coming here today.
Thank you very much. Shalom to everybody, and see you on Thursday. Thank you very much.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Thank you, Eti.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
so
you,
Bye.
much.
Eti.
Bye. Thank you.